Hey, I'm Hannah, and I'm here to say that marriage is hard. Newsflash, marriage is hard. Um, we need all the help that we can get. So this is your encouragement. Thank you for joining, because this is also my encouragement. I'm not a therapist or a counselor. I'm just here to be an encouragement in your marriage and to ask, how do you like them specs? I do not wear these very often, but I have red on, so you know. Anyway, um, sometimes we just need a big bucket of leaves dropped on our head to shake us or bury us, have a near-death experience into the right frame of mind. So this is your bucket of leaves. You're welcome. So last week we talked about the love tanks being empty and the choices that we have. Specifically, if you're somebody who is considering finding something to do to fill yourself in one way or another. But I did leave out one option. I left out the better option, and that is finding real love. Do you want to find real love? It seems impossible, but that is an option. So, I mean, that's what everybody's looking for. That's why we got into marriage, right? Is because we wanted to find real love. We want to grow old with someone. And then once we're in it, we're like, oh my gosh, I did not know you would be like this. I did not know that things would go like this. So, remember how we talked about, so last week we talked about what made you feel loved in the first place? What was it? What did she do? What did he say? How did they act? Okay, just to remind you. Well, this book, The 5 Love Languages, has a suggestion. Okay, it's 5 love languages. Think of this. Maybe you don't feel loved because they're not loving you correctly, the way that you would want to. Maybe they had been trying to make you feel loved and it didn't feel like love to you, or possibly you were trying to show love and they didn't seem to accept that as love. So, yes, so we as people want to have the satisfaction, right? We talked last week about satisfaction. We want to have the satisfaction of having genuinely loved another person. Okay, so that is at times going to go beyond emotion. Okay, sometimes you just have to look past your emotion and choose to have that genuine love, but sometimes it's going to go right along with the emotion. That emotion is exactly what you need. That's exactly what's going to keep your marriage going, and so we have to be able to determine between the, okay, my emotions are like right now, we need to go beyond that, and then sometimes our emotions are like, and that's when we choose to go right along with our emotion. Emotions are not bad, but I think we have to find a way to line them up to what is right and what is good. And you have to know which emotions you would allow yourself to have, right? So when somebody's love tank is full, right? When your love tank is full, when somebody's been continuously putting these deposits into your love tank and letting you know they love you and saying it in the way that you will respond to, you will feel secure. You feel secure in your love, right? You're like, oh, it's fine. I know they love me. I know they love me. You can throw any girl walking down the street, anybody, anywhere, because I know that they love me, right? And that security is really important. And the way that somebody feels secure is when they are, when they feel loved. So but on the flip side, when somebody feels insecure, it's usually because their love tank is empty. And that means that instead of putting those deposits and saying every single day, hey babe, I love you, blah, 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 and continuously, I mean, it's a continual thing here. that we are continuing to put those deposits into our spouse to let them know you don't have to feel insecure. I love you. And when we take withdrawals, that even shakes up the security level that your spouse might have. And for you, if you're feeling insecure in your relationship, possibly it's that your love tank is lowered, and so just think of that. It's not always that there's something going on, but that's usually it. So when you are putting deposits into your spouse, you are letting them know that you love them, and when they feel loved, they feel secure, and then marriage is happier. Okay, so we're going to keep on working on our deposits into our spouse, and next week I believe we are starting on on the first love language. Okay, so stick around. We're gonna have fun, and let me know how it's been going. Let me know if this is something that is helping out finding real love. Let me know if you want to find real love. Okay, if you don't want to find real love, I really don't know what you're doing here. You can not only find real love, you can also find it with your spouse. So don't give up. Okay, because this will happen. Your marriage is going to make it. It's not just going to make it, it's going to thrive. So stick in there with me. Say goodbye to the glasses.